Welcome to Inside the Note, presented by the Mid-America Chevy Dealers. I'm Ashley Weiss, and on behalf of the entire Blues organization, we hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. But now it's time to gear up for the next set of holidays. But let's face it, finding the perfect gifts can be stressful. But not to worry, STLauthentics.com has something for everyone on your list. And our very own Joey Vitale is channeling his inner TikTok skills to show you some of his favorites.
It's the holiday, everybody get a gift. New jewels, new cars, and some new outfits. It's the holiday, everybody get a gift. Brand new everything, yeah, you know we getting lit. It's the holiday, everybody get a gift. New jewels, new cars, and some new outfits. It's the holiday, everybody get a gift. Brand new everything, yeah, you know we getting lit. It's the holiday, everybody get a gift. New jewels, new cars, and some new outfits. It's the holiday. Everybody get a gift, brand new everything, yeah, you know we getting lit. It's the holiday, everybody get a gift, brand new everything, you know we getting lit. It's the holiday.
Thanks, Joey. Lots of great men's apparel there. But remember, on STLauthentics.com, you can also find accessories for women and, of course, everything to go with the brand new reverse retro jerseys. From hats to beanies to t-shirts and more. And clearly, players are already a big fan of this new look. And although we aren't able to see Blues players on the ice as much as we normally would this time of year, that's not keeping them from staying connected to fans. In fact, Blues season ticket holders have had the chance to catch up with players exclusively over Zoom over the last few weeks.
Robert, what was the effect of not having fans? It seems every player has a different answer to that.
That was definitely unique. Nothing a lot of guys have experienced, especially at this level. Guys played hard regardless, but at the end of the day, you can't compare anything to having fans in the building. You can't compare anything to, going to TD Garden and having the whole building root against you. But you got to give guys credit because, that's not easy to try and create your own intensity and your own, passion in games.
What are you doing in the off season to stay in shape for hockey?
A lot of the same stuff as every off season, weights and being in the gym. We've been skating for, well over a month now. We got a good group of guys back, so we're just trying to get ready to go because we're excited to get into this thing.
Thank you to Blues season ticket holders for your continued loyalty during this uncertain time. We will certainly continue trying to give back to you, and we will also continue trying to give back to the community during this time. In fact, Blues CEO and President Chris Zimmerman and his wife Emily Birch were recently named co-chairs of the 2020 Salvation Army Tree of Lights campaign. Here they were at the tree lighting just a couple of weeks ago.
Giving back and finding a way to make a difference is really critical. So along with all the other ways that people can contribute, the St. Louis Blues will have our own virtual kettle as well. We'll be reaching out to Blues fans throughout the community and asking for you to come in and both join the Blues as well as our personal efforts to help support everything the Salvation Army is doing this year.
And here at the Blues, the good deeds from the leadership trickle all the way down to the staff. And recently, Blues staff had the opportunity to give back in a big way thanks to the help of Ashley Home Store.
We are hosting the 4th annual Hope to Dream event. We are giving away beds to kids who don't have one of their own. So we've given away over 400 beds in the St. Louis Metro East Market through this program and through our partnership with the Blues. Because of COVID, we weren't able to have the kids at Enterprise Center and have them a part of the event. But it's just rewarding to know that we're getting kids off the floor. They're not sleeping on the floor anymore. They're going to have a great new bed with some great bedding provided by the Blues. And mattresses provided by Ashley, and then the beds provided by Sleep in Heavenly Peace.
To have your own bed to sleep in is something that I think a lot of us take for granted. And when you get involved in this program, you start to realize just how important having your own bed to sleep in, and for these kids to grow up and to have that.
We believe in making life moments matter, and having great partners like the Blues to help us do that is a huge part of what we do.
Is that your bed?
they're coping with a lot of different things, whether it's, you know, virtual schools or being distanced from their friends or things like that. So I think in a year like this year with the situation that we have, I just think it adds a little bit of security, a little bit of pride for a kid to get their own bed.
The holiday festivities continue 2 weeks from today with our next show. But until then, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Inside the Note, presented by the Mid-America Chevy Dealers.